My seat belt won't latch. And then I'm going to show you what not to do for LED halo lights. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. So today I'm going to put these LED halos in my BMW, and Lux definitely are the best, and I'm not saying they're not. These were like 25 bucks for the pair off Amazon. Kind of just doing it to try them out for you guys and for myself. I hate the factory yellow ones. These are just some H8 LED bulbs, so if they aren't very good, I guess I'm out 25 bucks, and all my subscribers will know not to buy them. But first, I'm just gonna pop off this cover here. It just pops off like that. I've done this once before. And then it's this bulb in here. I'm just going to keep the old bulbs and see. Facing the car, it twists to your right or towards the driver's side. And then basically once it twists, it just pulls out. And you don't want to touch the glass on your bulb if it's still good, so it'll make it burn out in like a couple days if you ever put it back in. So now you can see it just kind of move around in there. So I'm just going to pull it out. And before installing these lights, I'd recommend turning on your lights, making sure they work before you install them in. Because these BMWs, if you've never changed the halo bulbs, are a nightmare to do. They're the worst thing. So I would recommend that. Hardest repair I've ever done on this car is a halo bulb. And now it's a white light on the inside. We'll see if the outside part lights up at night. I don't know why the inside does. We'll have to see if these lights are good or if they're a fail. But until then, this is what they look like. Alright guys, so just turn them on. The way the refresh rate is on the LEDs, they like flicker in the GoPro. So I can't really pick anything up on them. So I took a picture of them. I'm going to edit out the footage of them because it just looks like garbage and it freaks out the whole screen and the camera. So the two inner halos light up awesome, but the outer ones don't. I think that's just because of how the lights are. So I'll probably buy some better ones. So I'll get some better ones now. It was a little experiment probably. I wouldn't recommend them. They look cool, but they don't light up the car how it should be. Guys, so since those lights were so bad in the halos, they're still bright, I'm going to put them as fog lights. I'm just going to take my LED H8 bulb now and figure out how to jam it in here. Goes that way, turns down, and then that just snaps over. And now we're going to make sure it works. White light right there, and over there it's dim and yellow. So we can definitely tell it's working. So now I'll button the fender back up and move to the other side. Alright, so I just went through all the bolts back on. Everything in here. This is nice and in here. The LED lights in. Now I'll put the wheel on and we'll go to the other side. Also, I think today I'm going to do the mini grills, paint them black. So first we're going to take a Torx T30. Pull out these 4 screws. This one, and this one. Then once those are out, these tabs right here, you'll be able to reach on. I'll show you on the other side. If you can see, you can push on them down. Like this. Just push them. And then once you can kind of pull it out, and then you can get to the bottom ones just by sticking your hand. And you just work the grill out. See, there's this last one in there, so I'm just going to push it, and it's out, and you can see these are all the tabs you want to push. It's kind of hard to do it while showing on the GoPro, but that's what it looks like. But my car broke. My seat belt won't latch, so I kind of fiddled around in there with a screwdriver. I sprayed some WD-40 in there like some people on the forum said, but nothing. So I'm going to take the seat out and take the seatbelt apart, pull it out, see if I can figure it out. So it looks like a Torx here and a Torx here. Then there's two in the back it looks like, so I'm gonna work on that. Alright, so I loosened came around to the back, moved the seat up. There's one over there. So now the seat's loose. So now I'm gonna pick the seat up and pull it out off camera real quick. A T50 Torx takes the seat out and takes this part off the seat. So T50 is the only thing you need for this job. Alright guys, so I fixed my seat belt. This might work for you, but all I did was I took these covers off that are on both sides, and I just pried. You can see where it's marred with a screwdriver. I just pried them apart, and then you can see now that this bar raised back up. In the spring, you can see now what happened was where this bar in here that the seatbelt pushes on, that goes down when you latch the seatbelt. Mine got stuck down, and then there's a little finger that goes over that when it goes down, and that was the only thing coming out. So what happened was a little piece of plastic or debris or something got in there. So I just took this apart, and then I was able to see how there's this groove here and here. I was able to just jam a screwdriver around in there and pop the debris out. Somehow something fell in there. Must have just been like from me doing something in my car, and that's what made it stick, because now it works perfectly. I can latch my seatbelt. So I don't know how much that's really going to help you, but my BMW broke. This part's like 150 bucks, and I just started taking it apart. I've never done this before on this car, obviously, and looking in there, clicking it, kind of looking at the mechanism, looking at the other side, and I saw that debris in there, and I was able to pry it out with my screwdriver. So that is how you do it. So I got that latch fixed, and when you pry it apart, the way they like push in together. So I super glued it together. I know it's not the best, but you're not going to see it. But now it works. I can latch my seat belt, and I'm just gonna bolt this part back to the seat right here and bolt the seat back in. Use this opportunity to vacuum my car out where I couldn't get before. I'm going to keep it real short because it's so windy, but we got the black grill in. I just took the center out, painted the outside. There's what we look like. And of course, the seat belt's fixed and we're all good to go. So we are done. Just want to thank you for watching. Thank you for 200 subscribers, which I hit yesterday. Keep on watching. Keep on giving me suggestions what to do. Keep hitting that like button, and just let me know what you want me to do, and don't hesitate to share with your friends.